Tuesday to everyone out there. This is Ruben Tucker with Maxwell Polaris, and I hope you're having a blast in your life, your occupation, your career, and your family. I just hope everything is great. Um, I would first like to say thank you to everyone who had the opportunity to look at my last video and make comments. I welcome them, I appreciate them, and keep them coming, okay? I'd like to say welcome to those who are coming here or looking at this short clip for the first time. Today, we are going to achieve two things. One, I'm going to be answering one of the questions that came in last week, and then I'm going to be giving you my quote of the day or the quote of the week, I like to call it. And then finally, I ask for one simple thing from you. I ask that you please send me a question that I could use for next week or the week after or whenever, but just make sure you keep those questions coming, okay? Now, number one, the question of the day is now the right time to buy? Hmm, that is a question that has been coming. I got that actually from about between 5 to 7 persons last week. And now, full disclaimer here, depending on your situation, depending on what your real estate goals are, that is whether you are an investor, whether you are an investor trying to sell off, whether you are a first time buyer, whether you are someone who's looking to get involved in investment. So depending on your situation, I would say yes, it is a great time to buy. Now, then the question becomes why? Why would you say it's a great time to buy? I'm going to give you four reasons why. Reason number one, prices are at the lowest right now. I've been doing real estate for about 14 years now, and these are some of the lowest prices I've seen for some of the properties that I've sold with my clients or I show to clients. Reason number two, we have the lowest interest rates of all time. I remember back in the day, there was about 7%, 8%, 15%. And then some of my colleagues actually told me in later years it was like 19%. Can you believe that? 19%. And now we have what, 3.34. So interest rates are at the lowest right now. The third reason is that Edmonton, we should still, we should still one of the best markets to buy in Canada, not just in Alberta, but in Canada. Prices are still relatively low. We are in a buyer's market. What that means, breaking that down for you in simple terms, is that in economic terms, it's simply the law of supply and demand. So when there is more supply on the market, that is more inventory, we have a buyer's market. When there is more demand, we have a seller's market. Okay? And the last and final reason of the four is that buying right now is cheaper than rent. The reason why is that you could buy a place, like you could buy a duplex with a fully finished basement, and average rent is what, 13, 1500 right now. So you could buy that, your payments will be around the 1300 mark. Plus, you could lease out the space in your basement to your family member for additional about 600, 700 bucks. So that brings it down to what? $900 a month. So if you have any questions about these things that I just said, please feel free, call me. Let's talk about it. Send me an email. I will go into detail about it. I will even send you my buyer's guide, my informed buyer's guide, and my informed seller's guide if you need it. And then we take it from there. So with that being said, I'll move on to my quote of the day. And it's something that I thought about, and it goes like this. It does not matter how many times you get knocked down on your journey to success. It is simply the courage that you have to continue that counts. The courage that you have to wake up, dust your bottom, and continue that counts. Like I was reading a book from Mike Ferry or a quote from Mike Ferry, and this is what he said. He said, failure is nothing more than an opportunity to try something new or to try a new strategy. So when you have failed, it's time to rein in and do something different. That's it for today. This is Ruben talking with Maxwell Polaris. And like I said, once every week, I will have a question. I will be answering a question for you. So if you want your questions to be answered, please send them to me. Have a blessed day.